The discovery pattern plugin we have successfully completed by installing. Now we will retry with creating the discovery schedule. So we clicked on the create discovery schedule. Now it is successfully open up the next window where it is asking for the name of the schedule, and the credentials which we are going to use is the same credentials. It will automatically validate the credentials, and we can choose next. Then we have option to discover all data centers or some specific data centers. So for example, some client only needs one or two or most specific data centers, so that can be chosen here. And we can also choose to all the data centers here. Once it is chosen and we can click on next, it will give us options if we wanted to go with IP based discovery also. So we can choose the specific mid servers and we can click on next. If this step is optional, you can either switch off the IP based discovery also. This will only trigger the data center and cloud discovery. So now you have an option like daily, weekly, monthly, once or periodically. You can have the frequency of job to be done and the timing when you wanted that job to be done, maybe on the uh, where the you have work less load on the different infrastructure or non-working hours. So you can also put when you wanted to cancel the discovery if it is going on, so that you can specify and you can click on finish and done. So this will start the discovery, and you can see that discovery is started now and it is in running state. So you can see the 45 data centers which we have discovered, and also you will find the different information here with respect to the so now it will take a few minutes to complete this particular job. You can click on advanced view where you can find this particular option where you can go to the discovery status directly. So here you will find the ECC queue and the number of devices which is discovered till that time. You can also see in the discovery log what are the different patterns which is triggered, and what are the data center against which it is triggered. So you can see around 13 patterns are triggered till date and time, and we haven't completed the discovery yet, so we cannot see all the devices. And this is against the mid server mid 400. So you can see that discovery is progressing here, and it will take uh, quite amount of time to complete since we have 45 data centers to go through. And each data center it will go and check what are the resources are available. By default there are some certain configurations which we need to bring it into the CMDB so that it will be available for cloud management plugin and the module to use that information as a foundation so that it can work for the cloud catalog. So all these configurations will be discovered by the this data center discovery. And yeah, so we can see this particular discovery is completed. Approximately 600 plus probes initiated, and all the discoveries has devices which is discovered in different data centers. So this is the cloud discovery, so that you will not find any specific devices here. You will see the data centers updated, and you can see that VM instances got created into the different table, VM instance table. So now you can see uh, this is the discovery log for this particular schedule. Uh, for the troubleshooting purpose, you can always sort it based on the source. So you can evaluate if any failures, if any errors. You can see the cloud resources, then the discovery, which is showing the IP based discovery, which is discovered this particular mid server itself. It also tried Korea Central as a device to be discovered. So these are all the information. This is the IP based discovery which is initiated against the different CIs. You can see that Windows OS desktop is a pattern which is initiated, and certain identification and the uh, reconciliation rule which is run against this CI to be updated. This is the ECCQ where you can check what are the patterns which is initiated and against which mid server it has initiated. So this is all about the discovery of these CIs, and this is the actual CI into the computer which is created uh, with this discovery, and this is a CI which is created with the IP based discovery. This is not a cloud discovery. So this particular CI in the compute or computer class, which is a server class, which will hold, which will bring from the IP based discovery. So whenever it discovers with IP based discovery, it will have more in-depth information about that particular CI. You can see the file systems, software installed. So all this information will not be available in the data center and cloud discovery. It will go into the in the data center and cloud discovery. The CI will be created into the VM instance class, not in the server or computer class. So here you can see the operating system informations, the processes running on this particular server, and all the information around the processes, how much consumption it has at that moment, all the consumption related to the process ID and all will be came here. Now we will see the serial numbers. So this has discovered different 5 serial numbers for the BIOS, for UUID, for chassis system, and the baseboard. So all these serial numbers will be specifically populated here. We'll also have the IP address, public and private IP address information here. We'll have the DNS names, which we configured, and the memory modules, which is a physical memory associated with this particular. So we can see 16 GB memory is allocated here. So all this information will be populated. TCP connections, which port it is open to, and how that communication is happening for different processes. We can see it here as well against the CI. We can also click on the dependency view. This is a beauty of ServiceNow, where it shows all the uh, relationship of the CI and its representations into the diagrammatic view or pictorial view. It will take a quick to load this. Yes, and you can see uh, the computer disk and associated attributes. You can change the view by different navigations given here, so it will be easy for you to interpret into different forms.